Ancient Persia, one of the longest and most important civilizations in history. People have lived in this land for a very long time. In modern-day Iran, scientists have found signs of human life going back almost 100,000 years. Early humans lived in small groups and survived by hunting animals and gathering plants. Life was hard, and people moved often to find food. Before 10,000 BCE, some groups began staying in one place, learning how to build homes and form small communities. Long before famous Persian kings ruled great empires, this region was home to an advanced culture called Elam. One of its oldest settlements, Choa Bonut, dates back to about 7200 BCE. Elam was highly developed for its time, but it was surrounded by powerful neighbors. Civilizations such as the Sumerians, Assyrians, and later the Medes fought over control of the region. Eventually, the Medes united much of the land and formed the Median Empire, which helped prepare the way for Persia's rise. Around 550 BCE, a new empire appeared, the Persian Achaemenid Empire. It grew very quickly and became one of the largest empires the ancient world had ever seen. Persia did not rule forever. It was later conquered by Alexander the Great. After his death, the region was ruled by several groups, including the Seleucids, the Parthians, and finally the Sassanians. The Sassanian Empire was the last great Persian empire before Arab Muslim armies took control in the 7th century CE. Archaeology helps us understand how deep Persia's history goes. Ancient tools and camps show how early humans learned to survive in different environments. One very important city was Susa. Founded around 4395 BCE, it is one of the oldest cities in the world. Susa existed even before the Elamite state fully formed and later became an important city under both Elamite and Persian rule. Before the 3rd millennium BCE, groups called Aryan tribes moved into the region. Over time, the land became known as Ariana and later Iran, which means land of the Aryans. In ancient times, the word Aryan meant noble or free. It described language and culture, not race. The idea of using the word to describe race came much later and does not match ancient beliefs. These Aryan groups were made up of many related peoples, who later became known as the Medes, Persians, Parthians, and others. They shared similar languages and religious ideas. Their early religion honored many gods and was linked to ancient Indian traditions. They believed the world was shaped by forces like good and evil. Fire was seen as sacred, and their main god was Ahura Mazda, who represented truth and order. Other gods included Mithra, linked to the sun and promises, and Anahita, the goddess of water, health, and fertility. Between about 1500 and 1000 BCE, a teacher named Zoroaster shared ideas that changed Persian religion. He taught that life was a struggle between good, led by Ahura Mazda, and evil, led by Angra Mainyu. People were not powerless in this struggle. Every choice mattered. These teachings became the basis of Zoroastrianism and strongly influenced Persian culture, laws, and leadership. By the 1st millennium BCE, the Persians were settled across the Iranian plateau. At the same time, the Medes united under a leader named Diuku, known to the Greeks as Deuces, and built their capital at Ecbatana. His grandson Cyaxares expanded Median control across a large area. Meanwhile, Persian leaders were slowly gaining strength in nearby regions. The Elamites were already living in these lands and were likely the original people of the area. Under the Persian king Taspi, the Persians settled in a region called Persis, later known as Fars. This name later became Persia. Over time, the Persians moved into Elamite lands, married local people, and adopted parts of Elamite culture. Tasp later divided his kingdom between his sons, but the lands were reunited under Cambyses I. At first, the Persians were ruled by the Medes. This changed after the Assyrian Empire collapsed in 612 BCE. Around 550 BCE, Cyrus II, known as Cyrus the Great, defeated the Median king Astyages. With this victory, Cyrus founded the Achaemenid Empire. Cyrus expanded his empire very quickly. He conquered Lydia, Elam, and Babylon in only a few years. By the time he died, his empire stretched from modern-day Turkey through Mesopotamia and toward India. What made Cyrus special was not just how much land he ruled, but how fairly he treated the people. Cyrus believed strong empires were built on fairness and respect. He allowed people of different cultures and religions to live freely. He improved life by expanding underground water systems called quanats, and supporting large ice storage buildings called yakshals, which helped keep food cool in hot climates. His ideas about justice were written on the Cyrus Cylinder. After conquering Babylon, he allowed many exiled groups, including the Jews, to return home and rebuild their temples. In return, people were expected to follow the law, serve the empire when needed, and pay taxes. To rule such a large empire, Cyrus created an organized government. The empire was divided into provinces ruled by governors called satraps. Civil and military power were kept separate so no one became too powerful. Roads connected the empire, allowing messages to travel quickly across long distances. Cyrus ruled from several important cities, including Pasargadae, Babylon, Ecbatana, and Susa. He enjoyed building beautiful gardens watered by quanats. These gardens were called paradisa, a word that later became the idea of paradise. Cyrus died in 530 BCE, and was followed by his son Cambyses II, who conquered Egypt. After a short time of unrest, Darius I became king. Darius strengthened the empire, expanded its borders, and built great cities like Persepolis. However, revolts broke out, and his invasion of Greece ended in defeat at the Battle of Marathon. After Darius, his son Xerxes tried to conquer Greece but failed. He then focused on building projects. The Achaemenid Empire remained powerful until it was conquered by Alexander the Great during the rule of Darius III. After Alexander died, his empire broke apart. One of his generals, Seleucus I, founded the Seleucid Empire. Although he kept Persian traditions like religious tolerance, Greek culture and language became dominant, which caused unrest. In 247 BCE, Parthia became independent under a leader named Arsaces I. Even though the Seleucids tried to take control again, Parthia grew stronger and later expanded into former Seleucid lands after Rome weakened them. The Parthians ruled wisely by allowing local kings to stay in power as long as they remained loyal. This brought peace, wealth, and strong trade. Their army became famous for skilled horse archers and clever battle tactics. They defeated powerful Roman leaders such as Crassus and Mark Antony. Over time, Rome grew stronger and weakened Parthia through repeated wars. In 224 CE, the last Parthian king was overthrown by Ardashir I, who founded the Sassanian Empire. Ardashir worked to restore Persian power and traditions based on Zoroastrian beliefs. His son Shapur I expanded the empire through successful wars, while allowing people of different religions to worship freely. A religious teacher named Mani was welcomed at his court. Shapur ruled from the capital city of Ctesiphon and supported many building projects. He revived old Persian technologies like quanats and yakshals and encouraged new styles of architecture. One famous structure from this time is the large arch at Ctesiphon, which still stands today. Shapur saw his empire as a force of order against Rome. He defeated Roman armies and even captured the Roman Emperor Valerian. These victories made the Sassanian Empire strong. The greatest Sassanian ruler was Khosrau I, also called Anushirvan, the Just. He made taxes fairer, strengthened borders, and supported education. He founded the Academy of Shapur, which became a major center of learning and medicine. Khosrau I ruled with fairness and tolerance. Prisoners of war were treated as paid workers instead of slaves, and were protected by law. This made life under Sassanian rule better than in many other empires. The Sassanian Empire is often seen as the high point of ancient Persian culture. Over time, weak leaders, corruption, and disease weakened the empire. In the 7th century CE, it was conquered by Muslim Arab armies. Even after its fall, Persian influence remained strong. Persian ideas shaped later civilizations in science, architecture, government, and religion. Modern Iran lies at the heart of ancient Persia, and Persian heritage continues to influence the country today.